Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the Beach Village series. So, I'm actually pretty excited for this series now. I've been excited the entire time, but the more and more I build on it, the more that the city or village kind of expands, the more excited I get, honestly. So, I don't really have too much to say. I say most of it in the first person walkthrough here at the end of the video. So, I'm just going to kind of touch a couple highlights here. This one was the biggest time lapse that I did in the city so far. So all the other time lapses were like a maximum of 3 buildings. I actually did this one in 5. I actually started to build this one while I was in a Discord call with Jaggy and Emu, I believe. And we were there just talking, just fooling around. Actually, Ronin was in that also. And I just decided to just build while I was talking, and this is what came out of it. So 5 houses, they're pretty good. Of course, like always, after the fact that I built them, I came back, did the detailing and stuff, because that would have took hours. As a matter of fact, it did take about 2 hours, and I could have built probably another 20 houses in the time that it took me to throw out the details for this house. So anyways, guys, I hope you do enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and leave you here so you guys can just sit back, relax, listen to some music, and finish out the time lapse, and I will be back to do the first person walkthrough. Alright guys, so here we are with the first person walkthrough. Let me get comfortable here. And yeah, I gotta say, the more and more that I build on this, the more excited I am to keep building on this. It's turned out pretty good, and you see there in the time lapse that this is actually the biggest section I've done at a time. So it's 5 buildings, 5 houses actually, that I went ahead and added. And I'm still a little iffy on them, but you know what? I'm gonna keep them. The series is all about going out, pushing my boundaries and stuff, building diagonals, building stuff with, you know, kind of a mixed match of different blocks and block palettes, I guess you would call it. And yeah, I mean, it's going pretty good. I'm liking it a lot. So hopefully you guys are too. It seems to be pretty positive on the channel. Seems to be like everybody is enjoying it. So before we get started, down in the description is a link to my Discord and my social media accounts, so Facebook and Twitter. You can go over there, follow both of those, and yeah, so hopefully I can see you over there. So anyways, this one we've added in a little bit more than just junk laying around, because you know how I like putting my junk and stuff around here on a here in the beach village. Still don't have a name, so drop one down below if you guys think of it. If I make it to like episode 10 and don't have a name, I'll find one and I'll throw one here. But yeah guys, so I was kind of left with some awkward spaces here. So like beside this house, so I just kind of had to fill it in with stuff in just like a weird orientation that looked kind of decent, I guess. Same thing with over here. You couldn't really put much in here, so I just filled it up with junk. There's steps to get up here to the second level. Had to do the same thing over here. There's not really anything you could do there. So of course, junk it up. Over here is my favorite part of this build though. So up here, this house kind of looks a little bit more rich, a little bit more fancy than the rest of the houses. Now since we are up on the second tier, they are going to be more rich looking, because down on the lower level they really didn't do that because the water can get up and damage the houses. So you really wouldn't have the more wealthy people living up there, or living down there rather, because they would be at more of a risk for the houses getting destroyed. So this guy up here is actually a blacksmith. So he has this little tiny sort of outdoor forge. So he has some wood right here. I went ahead and copied over the we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Copied over the wood pile from down in that side of the beach village. So I went ahead and brought that up here, just so he would have some wood to throw over on his forge. There's axes, hatches, and stuff there. There's a quench bucket, pitchfork, so you can kind of stir that up. There's an anvil. There's tools that he's worked on. There's his blacksmith tools, grindstone. Of course, over here is maybe like some papers, so like an order or something. Shovel, so you can shovel his coal. There's a little bit of iron to repair tools and whatnot. Just a little broom for some details. Now, this right here, I actually picked up this trick on my own. If you take this bellow right here, you can actually put it underneath of like this arch, and it makes it look like it kind of goes underneath. And then you could basically pump that, and it would pump air underneath your forge and get your fire a lot hotter, to heat your metal up a lot quicker. And then of course you would take it over here and bang it there on the anvil. So I didn't do any interiors on these because I did just a huge amount of houses and junk here laying out. So I thought I would do the interiors maybe in a different video, and I didn't finish that one. My bad. But we will get to it. So if you guys do want to see those interiors, just like last episode, drop it down in the comments, and I will try to get to the interiors before I move on to the next bit. Or we'll just have a video where we do nothing but interiors on those last couple videos. So here, instead of doing the flags, I did actual like I think it's called clothesline. Yeah, all the way across here. And as you come through, it does random. So like there's a belt, there's pants, shirt, socks. It looks like. Did the same thing here. Of course, there's more junk over there. And that came over here, and then I did some flags just to kind of break up. Instead of having clotheslines everywhere, I did like an angled flag there. Of course, junk. There's going to be more stuff back through here. I actually thought about putting like a little field, like maybe some rows of corn or something back here, but I'm not too sure. I might just make it a pathway, kind of sneaking out that way to go onto the other tiers of the city back behind it. I just came through this way, did the same thing here with junk. I'm not going to do anything with this. I might actually put the weeds up. I'm going to do some more junk back here, though, I think. And then also some junk right here. That way, whenever you're walking, it just looks like a big pile of junk. See, of course, it connects right here. These right here are the buildings. I don't know if I'm going to do all those in next time lapse, but I will do probably 4 of them. Probably 4 and then 5 and the one after that. But yeah, so I don't have any interiors. I still need junk over here, but I'm going to wait until I finish these houses so I can move on with the junk there and over here and then out in front of the buildings there as well. Again, there are no interiors here. But yeah, guys, that's actually going to be it here for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are enjoying the Beach Village series, then make sure you drop a comment down below, tell me what you enjoy about it. And yeah, again, if you wanted to see more of the interiors, make sure you drop a comment down below telling me that you would like to see the interiors, and I will try to do its own video dedicated just to the interiors of the past seven buildings that we've built. And yeah, guys, with that, I will leave you at it, and I will see you later and catch you on the next one.
You left me in pieces. There's no more to play.